Okay, everybody, welcome to part 3 of my Christmas gifts that I've gotten. So let's continue on. Next one he got me here was another one that I know that was out of print, and they found it for me, which is really cool. The Super with Joe Pesci. Next one here that he got for me, and I think another one that's out of print, Curly Sue. Sadly, the last film that John Hughes directed, and of course John Hughes is no longer with us anymore, which is sad, but I thought it was a really sweet story about Belushi and Kelly Lynch. You have Allison Porter. I mean, sadly this is the last one that he directed, but I think it's a solid film, Curly Sue. Here's another one that he got for me right here, Blast from the Past. Who directed this? Hugh Wilson directed this. I thought it was a fun romance movie with Brendan Fraser and Alicia Silverstone. You also have Christopher Walken and Sissy Spacek in the film as well. Here's another one here. He got me Superman Returns, the 2-disc special edition. Next one here, I actually never seen this film before, but They, with Ethan Embry, Mark Lucas, directed by Robert Harmon. That name sounds familiar, but haven't seen the film, but I'll give it a look. Here's another one that I was trying to find for a while, Copycat. Great movie. So thank you very much for that. Like I said, he got me a lot of stuff here. Really underrated Jack Nicholson film here, The Crossing Guard, written and directed by Sean Penn. This is the one where Jack Nicholson's character's daughter gets killed by this guy who wasn't, basically, David Morse as a guy who accidentally ran over and killed Jack Nicholson's daughter, and things like that. But, there's a lot more to the story and, things like that. You also have Robin Wright, Angelica Houston. A great movie with Jack Nicholson. Double Jeopardy with Tommy Lee Jones and Ashley Judd. Solid flick. Like I said, he got me a ton of stuff here. I didn't have this one. Now to complete my Rambo collection, the 2-disc edition of Rambo, the 4th movie, which is awesome. Here's another one he got for me, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Very nice. The Changeling. Really good ghost story movie. Soylent Green with Charlton Heston. A really underrated Wes Craven film. I know that's out of print as well. Thankfully, and he got it for me. Thank you for this. Deadly Friend. Underrated Wes Craven movie. These two kind of go together, but he got me Bad Boys, the special edition. And also Bad Boys 2, the 2-disc special edition. Really fun films with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Child's Play 2. Great sequel to the original. Flowers in the Attic. This is the one from the 80s. This cover I'm not really the biggest fan of. I like this poster a lot better than the theatrical poster. I know they remade this on Lifetime with Ellen Burstyn from The Exorcist was the grandmother and Heather Graham was the mom. You have Chrissy Swanson in this. Louise Fletcher plays the grandmother from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Here's another one I had as well, but it was kind of scratched up and all that stuff, so he got me another copy of it, which is cool. But Anaconda, fun horror film from the 90s, which I actually reviewed when I did my 31 Days of Horror Challenge, I think last year. Great movie right here. Happy to have this in my collection. The Birds, probably my favorite Hitchcock film. I know there was talk about this being remade, and I remember, think back in like 2014, there was a talks of a Michael Bay produced remake with George Clooney and Naomi Watts, and that never went through. So I don't know if it's still being remade to this day. Who knows? Doesn't need to be remade, in my opinion. Happy to have this because I think this is out of print as well, or especially this edition. But Summer School, really fun 80s film with Mark Harmon. I love the characters in this. You have Mark Harmon, you have Kirstie Alley. Basically, Mark Harmon's a gym teacher who gets stuck teaching the summer school English class because the teacher that was supposed to teach it wins the lottery and he quits. And the kids he teaches, like, you have some of the kids, you have Courtney Thorne-Smith, who went on to be in 2.5 Men, and according to Jim, Melrose Place. You have Dean Cameron as Chainsaw. You have Gary Riley as his buddy. You have Kelly Jo Minter, who was in Elm Street 5. Shawnee Smith, who went on to be in the Saw films. Richard Horvitz, who went on to be a voice actor for a lot of shows and all that stuff. I mean, just a great cast of people. Love Summer School. Another great movie here. One of the best sports movies ever made. Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. Love this film a lot. Love Rudy. Just a great movie. It's one of the best football movies. My favorite football film is probably Any Given Sunday. But I love Rudy as well. The first Saw film, the 2-disc special edition DVD. And the last two, we're getting down to the last two here. Patch Adams for the Robin Williams collection. And the last one that my buddy got for me was the 3-disc deluxe edition of Black Hawk Down, which is another really good movie as well. Okay, so that was all the stuff that my buddy got for me, so thank you once again for all the nice gifts and things like that. So I think I'm going to save my stuff for the last part, so I'll see you guys in the last part.